Thank you for joining us today on HXGN TV. I'm your host, Monica Miller-Rogers. Surveys are regularly conducted in difficult environments, and mobile mapping has made it easier and quicker to mass digitize this data. Now combining these two landscapes has been made possible through the Leica Geosystems Pegasus reality capture platform and Milrem all-terrain vehicles. These robotic surveys are proving to conduct and capture data in some of the most difficult terrains there are. Here to tell us more about this partnership is Lori Jurgen of Milrem and Stuart Woods of Leica Geosystems.
Hello.
Gentlemen, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you.
So Lori, we're going to start with you, and could you tell us more about Milrem and what you do there?
Yes, of course. Milrem is developer and manufacturer of first fully modular unmanned ground vehicle. We started out as partner of Estonian Defence Forces. We provided lifecycle management for armored vehicles. We had a reputation as trustworthy partner on that field. The good cooperation with Army helped us to develop our very first oven product, a military version of unmanned ground vehicle. It's called TEMIS, and it stands for Tracked Hybrid Modular Infantry System. The commercial version of that we are showing here today. Investing in the development of this unmanned vehicle was a result of long market analysis. We predict that within the next 5-10 years, the importance of unmanned ground vehicles will grow a lot. The market will grow in the military and in commercial sector very fast. We have been developing the UGV for about 2 years, and we have started many international cooperation projects and gained high interests in market. While our UGV got recognition from the military sector, it also attracted much interest from the commercial market. So developing a UGV for the commercial market was the next logical step. We were very excited when Leica Geosystems proposed integrate their Pegasus 2 and create the first autonomous 3D mobile mapping vehicle for off-roads. This challenge is very inspiring for us. We have very motivated team of young engineers. Most of our engineers have background from the motorsport. Previously, I and some other guys, we built prototype race cars. Now we are using these skills to create actual products which fit exactly customer needs. So altogether, Milrem as company combines an active and innovative team of engineers, mechanics, ex-military, and project leaders, and believe that unmanned ground vehicles will change the world.
Wow, okay. So Milrem, as you were stating, is very well known for the support of the defense and the security sectors. But how do you see this new partnership with Leica Geosystems starting to support the geospatial industry?
Yes, Milrem has gained a lot of experience from the military sector. This experience has helped us to develop this very modular but also very rugged vehicle. We know the risks and problems coming from tough conditions, extreme weather and rough terrain, and we know that the vehicle has to be very reliable. In cooperation with Leica Geosystems, we are converting this know-how to the geospatial industry. We have great 3D mapping vehicle that can be used on very challenging terrain. So this solution will be suitable for engineering firms, for large construction sites and infrastructure objects, no matter the terrain is. This will be revolutionized. Engineering firms can approach their tasks and make it more efficient in many ways. This unmanned vehicle can also be used for border guarding. It can be used in autonomous mode to collect very precise data. It will reduce the need for actual human presence, and it will increase border security. Working together with Leica Geosystems is very inspiring because they lead the innovation in that field. I believe that the product we are demonstrating here at Hexagon Live this year will have great potential on market. It will change the ways how some industries and sectors are working today.
Okay, very innovative things going on here, so thanks for that. So Stuart, we are calling these heavy-duty surveys robotic surveys.
Sure.
What do we mean by that?
Well, I think let's take a step back. First of all, if you remember with Pegasus 2, we created a platform that was vehicle independent, right? Which meant that we could put it on trains, boats, whatever, right? Now, that was one aspect. The next evolution for mobile mapping was the ability to add on multiple sensors, right? So different types of sensors, pollution sensors, multiple scanners. Now, that was fine in itself, but the next step was the ability to now take it to a point where we could go anywhere with that platform. Now, what Robotic Survey offers us is the ability to now take that Pegasus 2 platform, which was vehicle independent, but was still limited by certain types of vehicles, into a completely different variety of terrains, right? If you take a typical vehicle, they are usually very, I guess, cumbersome in their approach to, say, sand or snow, right? Now, what we get with Milrem is the ability to have a robotic system which has a very soft footprint, right? Which means we can go on sand and snow and areas that we typically wouldn't go before. Now, not only are we vehicle independent, but we're now terrain independent, right? That's what this brings us, is this concept of terrain independence.
So Stuart, I understand what you're saying, that there's all kinds of terrains that this new innovation can go into, but what feedback were you getting from the market and from the industry that was looking for this particular type of innovation?
Sure, I think the key here was there were always situations where we needed to take the mobile mapping off-road. And what that brings here with Milrem is this is now the first autonomous off-road mobile mapping vehicle, right, for 3D mobile mapping. And by that, what Milrem has developed is an incredible platform which really has an incredibly soft footprint so that it can drive and go anywhere, right? The descent angle or the climb angle is very significant compared to any other vehicle, right? So that gives us the ability to go up and over just about any type of terrain. And that's really what led us to this. And a lot of our customers, what they were saying is they were situations where they needed to go that either A, they weren't comfortable taking a traditional vehicle, like a four-wheel drive truck. Let's take a riverbed, right? Or next to a riverbed. If I have to survey a riverbed that's very muddy, the last thing I want to do is to have a four-wheel drive vehicle that has 4 distinct points of weight and try to drive there. And that's where this vehicle from Milrem is ideal, right? The other point is we are unfortunately getting into a world where there are situations where we don't necessarily want humans doing the survey, right? You know, it's a sad fact that we do have hazardous releases of gases or nuclear chemicals. And what we have here is now a capacity to go into those areas without endangering humans, but gather the type of 3D distinct data that we need to make important decisions.
Okay. So, Leica Geosystems, leader in the measurement technology, but where do you see this partnership now taking the security and the safety sectors?
Sure, absolutely. I think the important thing here is that this vehicle gives us a roadmap to autonomous mapping, right? We are in a situation where the world is very large, and we need the capacity to either measure or to do a mission at longer hours than maybe a human would like to do. We would like to have the mission run in hours that maybe humans don't necessarily like to work, right? These are all aspects that are very important. I think the other side of this too is we want the ability to do this on a progressive basis, right? We want to do 16 hours today, and we want to wake up 8 hours later and do another 16 hours, right? So we're really stressing an environment that maybe we don't necessarily want humans involved, It's a health and safety issue. It just doesn't work for us. And what this gives us with this platform from Milrem is the ability to look at long continuous surveys that are autonomous, point A to B surveying, and then return maybe and do B to A surveying. Now this opens a lot of different interesting aspects, including border patrol, or even facility security around nuclear power plants, or even just change detection around some areas that you might want to look at.
Okay. So final thoughts, gentlemen. Where do you see this partnership and this new innovation taking both the geospatial industry and the defense industry? So Stuart, we'll start with you on that question.
Sure, absolutely. I think, like I said before, this point is about three things. Hazardous environments that we want to monitor and manage. If you remember with the Pegasus 2, we have multiple sensor types, pollution monitoring, cloud. Now with the acquisition of Sigma Space, we have incredible pollution monitoring capability within Hexagon. This also gives us the capacity to do progressive scanning on a regular basis, so day after day, hour after hour, without any human involvement. And so then the final point is this concept of really being able to do ultra-long missions that just take us into areas that we typically might not be able to tolerate as humans, really.
And Lori, what about the defense industry?
The common thing will be the increasing number of unmanned systems. We will see much more unmanned ground vehicles on defense sector and in geospatial industries in coming years. Actually, we will see increasing number of unmanned vehicles in every commercial sector, for example, in agriculture and in mining. The reason of that is very simple. Human life and human time are most valuable assets. We don't want to send people to hazardous places, and we certainly want to avoid any dangers.
Thank you, Lori. For more information about Milrem, visit milrem.ee. For more information about Leica Geosystems, visit leica-geosystems.com. And to watch more episodes of HXGN TV, please visit hxgntv.com. Thanks for watching.